Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a 2011 Joyner. This is called an R2 model. It's four-wheel drive, and what makes it unique, it's a 5-speed manual transmission. It's basically a front-wheel drive automatic or automotive type, and it has a clutch. So you got the clutch pedal, the brake pedal, and the gas pedal. The motor is a 3-cylinder Cherry automatic, which is a small 800cc automotive type engine. It's not automatic. It is a 5-speed manual. It's got an aluminum fuel cell, so it will never rust. And we're selling this as a scratch and dent special because literally everywhere on this unit it has scratches. All down the sides, down here on the plastic, it's all scratched. There's a crack right here. The hood is scratched on the sides. The left front tire has a little bit of tread, but the right front tire is basically bald. Looks like there's some missing lights right here. There's a couple of holes. It's got a little storage compartment, and you can hear the fan running for the radiator. But we're selling it as is. The previous owner told us that the front wheel bearings need to be replaced, and if you move the front, you can kind of feel the play. It's got greasers for the A-arms, and this is the tire that's completely worn out. It does have an aluminum radiator, and the aluminum radiator is fine. The fan is working. It's got a place up front here if you want to mount a winch. The motor runs good. We did have to charge the battery. The battery was dead, but you can see the scratches. The park light's gone. It's all cracked up. The metal frame is solid, but the plastic pieces are bad. There's the little Cherry automotive 800cc 3-cylinder. It's got a steel bed, and that latch is good on this side, but on the other side it's actually broken. The rear tailgate is dented in. Both taillights are broken. It's got the VIN number here on the back. It's actually got some large axles, pretty big axles, almost automotive size. Let's drive it. Some of the gauges don't work. Temperature gauge works, voltmeter works, tachometer's working. Shows 1,735 miles. Fuel gauge is on empty, so it's either out of gas or it doesn't work. The oil pressure gauge is not working. Don't know if it needs a sending unit or what. The four-wheel drive is all manual. It's cable operated. This is your 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive lever. And it has a rear locker and a front locker, or you can leave them in the open position. The clutch is hydraulic, so it's very easy to push. And it's geared pretty low. I got it in first gear, and it's just kind of idling. In fact, I'll show you how low it's geared. It's just idling by itself. Get back inside. I don't recommend you try this at home. But normally you get a Rhino or a Polaris, and they got the belt drive. Well, this one you got to shift with the clutch. It's made in China by Joyner. The motor, I'm told, is an automotive engine, so the motor's probably pretty good quality. Everything else is pretty much Chinese, as you would expect. But we're not asking a lot of money for it. It does run good. But if you'll replace the wheel bearings, maybe get a couple tires for the front, replace this little marker light, and if you're going to use it in the woods or hunting, I wouldn't worry about trying to fix any of the scratches, because you're just going to scratch it up again. Let's see if the lights work. It's got a bunch of switches. I guess it's got blinkers on it. The horn works. Well, we got some lights working. One of the spotlights is out. Looks like the headlights are out. It's got one of these marker lights working. This other one is out. But again, we're selling it as is. What you see is what you get. If it breaks in half, you get both halves. But put some wheel bearings on it, give it a little bit of love, and who knows, you might have fun driving around your property. The motor sounds good, it's quiet, there's no smoke. I think the motor's just fine. We'll rev it up a little bit. And you can get parts for these engines because Chery is a very large Chinese automobile company. There's a place in California called JMC that has a lot of parts. There's a, looks like that tail light's working, that one's not working, but those are just regular old 1157 bulbs. But again, thanks for looking, thanks for your time. If you don't mind having a few scratches and a few dents and have to do a little bit of work, this might be just a bargain, be right up your alley. Have a great day.